West Ham United start off just like Everton earlier with defeat in the summer series. Jarrod Bowen getting them a consolation goal in the end is what it was. But the 3 points have gone to United, and earlier the 3 points went to Bournemouth as well. Just a reminder, if you are just joining us for this game, whoever gets the most amount of points over the course of this week here at the MetLife in Chicago on Wednesday and then down in Atlanta next Sunday, whoever gets the most amount of points wins that Premier League Summer Series trophy. Graeme Le Saux, Robbie Earle, Rebecca Lowe here with you with the post-game show. Your overall assessment of Manchester United in that one?
Well, obviously, when you swap out a whole team at half-time, it is literally the game of two halves, isn't it? First half, as I said, I thought there was some really good interplay between players. You can see the relationship between Bruno Fernandes and Matheus Cunha is really good. They enjoy playing together. They're on the same page. I think there's vulnerability in midfield. They give up possession a bit too quickly. That's something to work on for sure, and Amorim said that. But overall, I thought they looked good, and obviously with Fernandes, that second goal was just summed him up beautifully. He had so much time when there's not a lot of time, and the accuracy of the pass into the net just shows his quality.
We were talking during that second half, and Graeme thinks they need a little bit more strength, somebody really tough in midfield, didn't you, Graeme? What do you think about that?
Well, it's interesting. So with Ugarte, a player he knows, Casemiro, an experienced player, and probably mainly Rebecca, came in as a young powerhouse, a generational talent, and I wouldn't say we've seen him flatten off, but it's a big season for him. He could make a position his own as one of them holding midfield player, and then find a partner that can move this Manchester United team forward. But I actually thought there was some encouraging signs tonight. I thought it was pretty joined up. I thought it was quite cohesive. I thought the press that they did when the opposition had the ball was excellent. The second goal, Bruno's wonderful goal, we get to see it come from a really good press by the Manchester United team. That's the kind of work you can do when you've got time during a pre-season.
I was talking to Bruno Fernandes about Matheus Cunha, and obviously we were talking to rubenamorim, Graeme, before the game about how he is this huge character. How important is that? Because you get the sense over the last 10 years, since the Sir Alex Ferguson days finished, that players have come to Manchester United and haven't been able to hold the club on their shoulders and show all this character. Maybe that's the kind of person they need.
Well, and Manchester United have become a team where players come to and become worse. So you need real personality, character, and a sort of a confidence. It's not an arrogance. I think arrogance is seen as a very negative thing, but you've got to have a personality that gets bigger when you're under pressure, and an ownership. And big players like these sorts of players, you see Mbeumo's in there as well, with him. I think those personality players, they just get the best out of themselves when they're playing in big teams.
Bryan Mbeumo not yet fit enough to start in the summer series. Go on, Rob.
What I was just going to say is, you see Bryan Mbeumo there, back with Cunha, that's 35 Premier League goals those two scored last season. Can you imagine what that would do to this team if they can get them firing a centre forward and then all the bits in place? So they're starting to make steps. I like some of the work that we've seen out of possession. Yes, there's still a lot more to do, but I thought that was encouraging tonight.
Absolutely.
But that's what you just said. They've just got to make sure Cunha and Mbeumo don't come to Manchester United to get worse.
Absolutely right. And the thing is, there's those key positions, midfield, absolutely key. In transition, when you lose the ball, you need protection if you're going to have those creative players ahead of you. Centre forward needs to be better link up with those creative players in order to score a lot of goals and link play up. So those two positions for me, I think if they get those sorted, is great. But can they get that sorted given the financial restraints that they're clearly under, for the remainder of this window?
Hi, I'm Rebecca Lowe, and as we head towards the end of an exciting Premier League season, make sure you like and subscribe on the